Hi, welcome back to His and Hers. And I'm Deanna,
I'm David.
and today we're going to talk sports, namely
What
Taylor
doesn't belong in sports?
Swift.
Swift.
Yeah.
How many of you are sick and tired of the Taylor Swift show? Oh my God. I'll tell you what, watching the football game yesterday, right? I'm actually in the fire service at the fire station with my coworkers. We're watching the game. The only reason, one of the big reasons people were pulling for Baltimore is so they don't have to see any more Taylor Swift.
I have to admit, I'm originally from Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh and Baltimore, everybody knows the rivalry. Pittsburgh was like secretly, we were kind of hoping Baltimore would win because we didn't want to hear any more about Taylor. But on the outside, we're like, Baltimore, no, because we're rivals. But secretly, we're like, please, no more Taylor Swift.
I mean, it's getting ridiculous. Every time Kelsey catches the ball, it's like, yeah, look at me. And it's like, yeah, look at Swift. She's like, oh my God, celebrating. What are you celebrating? Yeah, he caught the ball. It's his job. He gets paid a lot of money to do his job. And now you got Taylor Swift all thinking like, he didn't score a touchdown. I can kind of get it for a touchdown. All right, we scored you. We're all high-fiving. Yeah, all right, great. But freaking first down or catch. I mean, my God, it's like, they've made the Kansas City Chiefs football team into Taylor Swift.
This morning, because I worked last night, so I didn't see
the game. I'm not a Swiftie, just full disclosure.
This morning, I didn't see the game because I was working last night. So I'm not kidding you. There was 10 headlines about the Kansas City game. Not one of them talked about the actual game. It was about the kiss, her saying, I love you, that he wore a black outfit to the game that was for her Reputation. She wore a black outfit for her album Reputation. He wore a chain that she wore on one of her things. She wore a matching chain. And it kept going on about that. Not one out of 10 headlines talked about the actual game.
I mean, I'm a huge fan of Patrick Mahomes. I mean, that man, that is one quarterback that really makes a difference. I mean, a lot of times you don't find quarterbacks. The majority of quarterbacks in the NFL are not like, they don't make the football team. That man does. But I do not like watching the Chiefs anymore because if Taylor Swift is there, I won't watch it.
What's funny is you get to the other
tired of the shouts. Oh, look, there's Taylor Swift. Oh, look, she's happy. Oh, look this. Oh, freaking A, man. Put the game back on. And this is not the Taylor Swift show.
But meanwhile, you go to the other side, you had the other game, Detroit and the 49ers. They talked about the actual game, like what happened, especially with after halftime. It was all about the game.
Good joke.
Yeah, it was about the game. But then you get, like I said, then you flip the coin to Baltimore and Kansas City. It's all about.
Well, even then, the whole year's been about Taylor Swift.
Well, even the game before.
On ESPN. Oh, pretty much. Talk about Kansas City Chiefs. Got to talk about Taylor Swift. Why?
Because she's the it girl.
Yeah, but most people watching sports, especially older, we're not Swifties. We don't care about Taylor Swift. We're kind of over it.
There's been other celebrities that have dated football players, and one name that just happens to come to mind was Kim Kardashian and that Reggie Bush.
Also, you had for Tony Romo.
Yeah, and then I know that's the name that comes to my mind just automatically. I know there's
Carrie Underwood, and who else was it that he dated? Gosh, but
yeah,
her point's going to be is none of them made a big deal out of it. Every game was not a big deal.
No, you didn't. It wasn't like on everybody's mouth, like, oh my God, look at they're wearing matching outfits today. The only thing I know about with the Kardashian they talked about was there was a Kardashian curse because they actually dated more than just NFL. Theirs is more about the basketball players because it seemed like those guys did bad when they dated them.
Reggie Bush did not last long in the NFL. Maybe that was a curse.
So yeah, there is the Kardashian curse they talked about. But it was not overhyped like this Taylor Swift because now I hear if Kansas City wins the Super Bowl, I heard Travis is going to propose to her. That's the newest thing that's being talked about. Yeah.
Do I care? No.
Yeah. And there's also, I did
Do
see.
you guys care? Maybe.
Well, did you hear about the news thing that she can actually sway the election? That Biden is trying to get on the Swift side so he can win the election? That's the newest thing I've heard.
I wouldn't doubt it. And you know what? I wouldn't doubt if it worked too. Friggin' mind-numbing people.
Yeah, because they say Taylor Swift actually has this nation literally in the palm of her hand right now because of football. And
Yeah, but who? Taylor Swift has who? Because my generation, not so much. Even, the kids under my generation, I don't think so. It's all these, millennials and
Yeah.
Gen whatever, Zs. I mean,
I only know one of her songs. I'm not a Swiftie.
I don't even know one of them. I can't tell you.
Shake It Off is the only one I really know. In all honesty, I know.
That should have been the name of our podcast. Shake It Off by Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
We need to shake her off.
I mean, it's a catchy song. I mean, I've heard a few of her songs, but I can't tell you the names. She's gifted. I'll give you that. And I know she's famous for the whole Kanye West because he stole her, I think it was a Grammy or something. He stole it off her off the stage. He made some speech. But that's all I really know her for. Now I'm hearing about this whole thing with the football. And it's like, and I'm not a huge football fan, but damn it, I want to hear about the football game. I don't want to hear about her kissing. Good for her that she's got a man. Great. Love it. Can I talk about the football? Can I hear about the football game? I want to know how many touchdowns.
And to be honest with you, I'm not a big San Francisco fan. I'm a Purdy fan, but not a San Francisco fan. Huge Mahomes fan. I'm not rooting for Kansas City because I just don't want to hear Taylor Swift for the rest of the year.
Well, there was a thing they were talking about the halftime show because Usher's doing the halftime show. They were asking somehow the Kansas City's in it. Will Taylor Swift? And Usher's already said no. He's actually putting his foot down. Like, no, she's not going to be in the show. Which
Good for him.
I'm glad. Yeah,
I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't.
I'm not going to share that spotlight. That's my turn.
Right, because especially the halftime shows, like that's for the artists. That's like the mecca for them. Like that's their moment. I'm not going to share it just because her boyfriend's playing or whatever they are. Just I will admit though, the week before when his brother kind of stole some of the shirtless thing, that was kind of funny. And at least it took it off. Like I didn't have to hear about Taylor Swift for every 2 minutes.
I just thought, what an idiot.
I thought, okay.
But you're right, though. Didn't think of Taylor Swift at that moment.
I just
thought, what an idiot.
Thought it. Well, yeah, so what an idiot. You could tell he was drunk. Typical drunk football antics.
Must be nice to be in one of those boxes because freaking it was warm in there while everybody else was freezing outside.
Yeah, but he did go outside when he was shirtless. He was outside.
I miss that part.
In Buffalo? Yeah, because I'm like, wow, that's how I knew he was drunk. But anyway.
That place is cold enough in a freaking full ski outfit, jacket. Oh, yeah.
Yep. Trust me, I'm an up north girl. I know that place is cold. Yeah, from Pittsburgh. Yeah, I know. But anyway, are you tired of hearing about Taylor Swift too? Do you want?
We are.
Do you want to hear about football? How about us? Like,
all right.
I said, I'm not like a big football person, but I would like to hear about football. I mean, I
tuned in to watch football. And it's interesting because even watching football, some commentators nowadays are they're getting horrible. I mean, talk about stating the obvious. I mean, and they're playing armchair quarterback, and somehow they actually know what that player was thinking during the play. They know he was thinking Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
That's all the Kansas City game is about is Taylor Swift now.
It makes you wonder, like some of the.
Oh wait, no, yeah. Oh, and it's amazing that with Mahomes' wife, she was such good friends.
What's funny is a lot of people don't like Mahomes' wife, and if you ask them, they're like, "Yeah, I can't stand his wife." Now people are like, "Man, they don't mind hearing about Mahomes' wife because they don't want to hear about Taylor Swift."
Definition of the lesser of the two evils there.
Like, who would you rather hear? Like, I'd rather hear about Mahomes' wife than Taylor. Yeah. But, it makes you wonder if some of the old you're saying about the the announcers, like Howard Cosell.
Oh, back in the day.
Like where I'm from, it would have been Myron Cope. If they were still alive, what they would be saying about this Taylor Swift. It would be interesting to hear what their take on it. Like I could hear Myron Cope going, yeah, I know. Who's this?
Yeah.
Can we talk about some football here?
I know. Come to watch a game with the crappy commentary going with it, because I really don't care about Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Tell me about what I'm watching, the game. Stop flashing over to Taylor Swift.
Yep.
I don't care.
Yeah.
She celebrates for everything. Everything to her is, oh my God, it was the game-winning touchdown. We just won the Super Bowl, blah, blah, blah. You know, everything, and jumping up and down and hugging.
Well, her
Nobody
outfits.
cares.
Well, they said her outfits, because she gets like these, I guess they're kind of custom, I guess has boosted their sales for these custom, like her nails this week. She has custom nails, and I guess these girls want these nails now. So
People are followers.
True. So she's helped boost their sales for jerseys and all that stuff. That's
It's all about the dollars.
It's about the dollars. It's
all
about
about the
marketing. Kansas City, they got a great marketing. To have a Taylor Swift model, they'll sell it.
Yeah, but I thought like the Eagles, man, they during one game they had the three players lined up, and it was like Kelsey, Hurts, Swift. Kelsey is a center, Hurts was the quarterback, Swift is a running back. So they kind of had that all three lined up, which kind of was funny. That
was cute.
Didn't mind hearing about Swift back then, but that was fun.
Well, some other teams too that have played Kansas. They're like, oh God, they even they have kind of made kind of comments like, okay, they're not going to be talked about because it's going to all be about this Kelsey. They even have a name too. I forget. They have a K Swift or something like that. They're being called. It's some weird name. They got some weird nickname they call them.
Heard K Swiss.
K Swiss. That's it.
No, K Swiss was a brand back in the day when we were young.
Yeah, it's something. It's something. It's like K Swift or Swift K or I don't know.
Swift kick in your wasn't the 70s show. I'm going to put my foot.
Yeah, maybe we need Red to call the games. That would be great.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That'd be great.
That would be awesome. I'd watch a football game just to hear him commentate a game.
Yep. And he'd probably be like, get back in the box and shut the window. Black it out. Focus on the game.
That'd be some funny commentary.
Yep.
But getting back, like I said, are you tired of hearing Swift at every Chiefs game? And they seem to focus on her a lot.
And since we only have one more game coming up, which is Super Bowl, are you prepared to hear all about Taylor at the Super Bowl? I actually don't know if I want to watch the Super Bowl.
Oh, I will, but think about the Super Bowl. Commercials suck now.
Mm-hmm.
How used to go to the Super Bowl to watch the commercials? Everybody, I mean, even people that did not like football would watch the Super Bowl so they could see the commercials.
I remember it was the Bud Bowl. We used to watch the Bud Bowl with the little, the Budweiser frogs. We were talking about classic commercials. You don't even anymore.
The frogs, the lizards.
Yeah.
One of my favorite were they had the Clydesdales there, and they had the donkey like looking at under the hood.
Yeah.
Being the zebra. I mean, it was a zebra. Excuse me, not donkey. The zebra, like the ref. I mean, things like that were freaking classic.
Yeah, because we're talking about the frogs, because I'm like Louis the Lizard and the Budweiser frogs, and they're like, oh, because the kids at work didn't know what we were talking about. Like, oh my God.
Like, they'll reinvent that, and there'll be a Swift frog or a Swift lizard.
Yeah.
Can't get enough Taylor here.
Nope.
Yeah, I've had enough of Taylor.
Same here. So.
How about you?
So who are you rooting for the Super Bowl? Are you actually rooting for San Francisco, or are you rooting for Taylor Swift? They're no longer the Chiefs or Taylor Swift, so who are you rooting for?
Well, Kansas City beat San Francisco for their first Super Bowl, but first Super Bowl in a long time. Just was it 5 years ago? They won the Super Bowl, so they beat San Francisco. So I'm sure I'm going. Oh, like I said, I like Mahomes though, man. But even State Farm right now. Oh, getting sick and tired of those damn commercials.
Oh, the Mahomes and Auto.
Mahomes and my auto. You know what? That's it. I'm going for San Francisco. I don't want Swift. I'm tired of State Farm.
Yeah, I'm going for the Rice-A-Roni. So, yeah, I just, for the same reason I've always said, I just don't like Mahomes' wife, and I'm tired of Swift. So, yeah, I'm going to go for San Francisco.
I really don't care. I like AFC. I'm an AFC person. I like to watch the AFC win.
Yeah, I really wanted the Lions to do it, but
That's who I
get it.
wanted.
I really wanted the
to
Lions.
choke.
I'm a Northern girl, so I had, because it's the Lions. I mean, come on, it would have been great. The underdog. Yeah, but maybe next year.
Maybe next year.
Yep. So, on that note, we'll see
To the next time.
The next time. We'll see you guys later. And don't forget, you can follow us on Spotify. We're also on a few other things like Apple Podcasts. We're on iHeart. You can also follow us on YouTube and Facebook. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
See you later.